I'm here with one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Bryan, how are you?
I'm great, especially since you just called me one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. That's very flattering.
It's facts. It's the truth. And you mentioned that this is going to be your final chapter in wrestling. When everything's said and done, what do you want your legacy to be?
Oh, I have no interest in legacy.
Okay.
yeah. It's an interesting question, right? But it's like when I'm done. So I don't do this for the perception of other people, right? I do this because it fulfills me. Like this is wrestling something that's really brought joy to my life. Like the actual physical act of wrestling, like makes me happy, right? And it doesn't matter. Like, tomorrow we've already sold thousands of tickets, right? But I'm very also happy competing in front of like 35 people, right? It's also just as fun. I was one of the few wrestlers during the pandemic in front of no people who just thought it was incredible. It's just the physicality of it, the fun. But then one of the things that's great about going to a live show is the energy that's involved. And so yeah, it's just the idea of having this legacy isn't my thing. Selfishly, it's what it's brought to my own life, and it's brought in a lot.
Well, when we see you on screen, it does look like you're having a lot of fun. So it's like sometimes people, it's like, well, they might be in stressful situations. You look like you're having like a ton of fun.
Yeah, and I do. I mean, my last match was a couple weeks ago. I kind of hurt my neck in that match, but the energy for it, like I couldn't get a smile off my face. You know what I mean? And so it's like, professional wrestling is unlike anything else, and the way that we do it at AEW, I think, is one of the best presentations that you can do.